the concept of the arm bars. Feet that way, head this way, okay? Basically, when the person is on their side, okay, I want to try to extend their arm and position my body in the proper way for me to have maximum leverage to extend that arm, okay? One very common place from where you get arm bars is what's called an S mount, okay? A mount basically is where the person is flat, okay? I mount them. This is a mount. But if I do what I need to do correctly, I can turn him to the side and he turns into kind of like an S. My left leg comes in like a pillow here, and I want to put all my weight on him. So if you notice, it's an S, thereby having an S mount. What's very important is for me to have an effective hook with my arm and to immediately create tension. When I grab my own collar, I create tension, because what happens is that I free up my left hand in order to control his head. He's going to use his free hand to defend the arm, otherwise it's going to get extended. So what I do is that I engage my hip, okay, and I create tension, which forces him to defend his arm. And if you notice, it's a lot of tension here. Look, if I let go, see how it's like spring loaded here. Notice how I lower myself down, grab, and then engage, because here's a lot of tension, okay? I tilt towards his bottom leg, or put my body weight on him. I control his head as this leg comes over, and I control the forearm as I stay up. I want to pull his elbows together so I can lock my feet. And if you notice, his defense is essentially gone. But my collar, and my right hand is still on my collar. As I begin to take his hand and begin to extend it, okay? Time, just turn on your right side, hit to the camera. So we're gonna start from the S mount right here. So the key to the S mount is that you do not put weight on this foot and sit like a bridge. Your objective is to create maximum pressure on the person on the bottom, which is gonna require you to blade this foot so that now I'm sitting on him more so and he feels my weight. The left foot, okay, my left knee is under his head or kind of close to the back of his head, and I like to take my feet, my toes, dig them into the mat, because it helps me engage my hips. Also, if he begins to try to kind of roll on his back, I can engage my hips so I don't uncontrollably lose my balance and tweak my knee, because a lot of S-mount is taught like this. Now, this is a great way to have zero balance backward, your knee's bent, and it's a great way to tear your knee, because that's exactly how I tore mine. So, from here, I want to create a hook, pull my head down using my own collar, and I create tension here. See how it separates? He's got to defend. From here, I'm leaning on him. I'm not falling back. I need to control the head with the arm, then with the leg. And before I lean back, I control the back of his arm right here. Now I lock it up. Here it's already over, because he does not have a defense right here. Try to defend your arm. There's not really much he can do, because from here, my hand goes here and just grabs his hand, and then, okay. So that's all I want you guys to do for now, which is just to feel the arm lock. And you're gonna start in the S mount. I want you to take your left hand, tuck their tricep here, so your right foot is bladed, and think driving your knee to your heel to your knee. As I scoop his arm and create that hook, I'm gonna use my left hand, pull myself down, roll my back, and then I lean to the right. As you see, it puts tension on his arm, okay? From here, I wanna turn his head down, and it's good to just push it across the jaw. From here, I'm gonna lean on him to the right so that my left leg, you can even do this. Heel toe here. Before you sit back, your left hand cups his tricep or her tricep here, and you're gonna sit on your butt, leaning forward as your feet cross. Very important. They cross, and I'm pulling his elbow in. It helped me from uncontrollably leaning back. Okay? From here, because I pull his elbows together, my hand can find the bottom of his wrist here, and I'm just gonna begin to extend as I switch and grab the hand. Don't grab here. Grab here, and I'm gonna get my lower back on the mat. Now my shoulders, my lower back. Yeah, my shoulders never hit the mat. That make sense? So we're gonna start S mount, okay? And I want you guys to give each other feedback that there is pressure. When you're in the bottom position, you're learning this position from the bottom, how it feels, how it should feel. You can't be completely, as Eric says, catatonic on the bottom where you're lifeless until it's your turn. Because this is a two-way learning process. You're learning on the bottom what it feels like, and you're learning how to apply the submission. And you have to be helpful to the person on top. You can't be completely disconnected, disengaged, and dead, because you're robbing the person on top from being able to do the technique effectively. And you gotta help him feel it. I create the hook here, okay? Put my head down here. He's gotta defend his arms here. Okay, how's the pressure? Good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so here, look, my foot's underneath. You know, if I'm here, he should say, well, you need to put pressure on, you know, blade your foot here, look here.
No,
yeah, right there, see? You make good action sounds right here, you know what I mean? So as I'm here, I'm pulling, see how the hip engages? Okay, from here, I turn the head, my leg replaces the head here, and my hand cups his tricep. Am I cupping your tricep?
No.
No, you tell me to cup the tricep, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See how my weight is on him, okay? And now here, I sit on my butt and I stay seated. As I lean forward here, okay? See how that hand right there? Sure. I can grab here, twist it out a little bit, lower back goes to the mat. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. I want everybody that's of a younger age, that ends with a teen, I want you guys to be working together. So Emma, Ariel, grab somebody who is a teen. Diego, all right, Noah, I need